Welcome back to Bannerlord. As you can see, not much has changed. They did retake this castle in the meantime, as I was going over to check some things, get the army a little bit more ready, handle a couple skills and levels up. But in the meantime, I'm not gonna join this army, but I am gonna go to, oh, or that works too. I was gonna go here, raid some horses, but it'll work out just fine. In the meantime, I'm gonna go over here to this castle, and I'm curious. 182 defenders. Ooh, okay. But those might just straight. Wow, I do not. I should not be here. That's a big army. So we're gonna go over to Zod's army here then, and we're gonna join it. That's gonna be a real big fight. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. So, it's be 1,200 versus 1,000. This is gonna be a rough fight. A real rough fight. But I think we can do it. Big fight right at the start. Plans to remain on the defensive. Okay, so we want them to come to us. What's that? He wants me to go there. No. No, I'll stay on them. What my goal is gonna be is...
Everyone! Archers!
I want you guys to
follow me!
I'm in charge of the archers, so let's try to get these archers back. Figure out where spearmen are gonna go. They are coming towards us. I don't know if I'm gonna be... I don't think my archers will be able to get in position in time. Try. Okay, looks like the spearmen are holding here. So what we're gonna do, throw the archers here.
Forward!
They're gonna start firing off, but these horsemen are going to hurt my archers so bad. You want me to skirmish? As long as my ow. As long as my archers aren't doing too bad, we should be good. We just have to try and get around their little cavalry charge here. See what we can do. These charges. Right now we're doing pretty good against their cav. Their cav are not doing too well. I don't really have the best attacks, at least against mounted here. I need to pull back, try to pick some off. Take out some of these infantry guys. I'm getting hit with a couple archers here. Nothing too bad. Pick one off. There's one. A little bit of damage, not much, not enough to kill at least. Not enough speed against it. All right, here. 35. Need to get out of this. Skirmish behind center infantry, which is right here. Do we have anyone behind them? No, they're fine. They're retreating. Our infantry is still holding well. I don't see any counter charges. They're pulling back. Infantry holding. Archeries are doing good, especially up here. They are pummeling. So I'm going to leave them behind. They're keeping range up on that hill. They are still getting some really good shots against the army over there. But what we're going to do, as long as the infantry's holding there, I'm going to wait to see if they do a counter charge to us. I'm just going to move in with the cavalry here. You keep telling me to skirmish behind our infantry, but our infantry is back there. I don't think... If we can move infantry up, I don't have control of the infantry, but that, ooh, that is a huge charge. Yeah, we might have to fall back here. Just kind of go back and forth with our charges here. See what we can do. I am way too much in the enemy line here. They don't have any spears or anything, but it's still not an ideal location. Actually, pull them back. The archers might get a good little shot on them. Try to get a nice little... Take some of their horses out. Might be the better option, because I'm not getting much damage on them. I don't have much like an armor pierce on it. I'm skirmishing. Yeah, no, these arrows are flying pretty good. It's in a good position. They're moving the infantry. I have to keep an eye on that. I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do with it, but I do not want to leave my little archery group here unprotected from cav charges. Because right now the infantry, I think, are in a shield wall position, which are doing pretty well. Look at the sword systems going so slow. So slow compared to their horses. Insanely slow. Other option is I could try to throw some spears at them. Let me try that. There's one. Yeah, they're just so quick. And you get caught behind. It's just those guys. They are taking out some of our horsemen, which is not great, honestly. But they are bringing up their, looks like that's their infantry line right there. See if we can pick a bit out of their archers. Especially with them being on such a high position. They are shielded, so we're not going to do insanely good against them. Try to take him out. Try to take their leader. If they become discombobulated a bit, that'd be nice. Yeah, their crossbowmen are gonna hurt so bad, and oh. Alright, I'm coming. We got horsemen all up in our archers. Need a faster horse. Alright, one horse gone. Hang on. Charges. They're charging. I need to finish protecting my archers here. Because if we don't have our archers, they are going to shred us, and we won't be able to take their horsemen as easily when they're doing their charge over the So I need to make sure we take care of them. Try to do as much damage as we can. That's another cav gone. Try to get this one. I don't have the speed for that. Alright, we're doing a charge though. They don't seem fully prepared for it. I'm going to tell my archers to close in so they can get a better shot. Oh, there we go. I got stuck on a wall. Or not a wall. A tree. Let's see how this goes, though. The archers are moving in. They don't have much. But I do hear the arrows flying. The cavalry charging their archers. They aren't getting the best advantages with their... They are... I'm watching our cav that was here start to get mowed down a bit. They are charging, disrupting them somewhat. But not enough to make a real difference. Oh, I need these archers to take out this cav that keeps cycle charging them. They are spread out open, which is fine for the most part. It protects them from like arrows, but it makes them easy targets for their cavalry charges. Right now we got infantry moving in from the east flank. And it seems... is this infantry or are these their archers? Yeah, they're using their archers all the way up into a melee stance right now. Which they are going to get massive. Yeah, they might be able to take out some. As you can see by the little kill thing there, it is a lot of green. There's some red. There is definitely some red, but the green is outpacing it. It's like there's one horseman still in the back by the archers. Other than that, they did just get 90 more archers in. But here comes the big charge by the Asurai. Huge cavalry charge of 50 horses. Yeah, 50 horses, and then it looks like some Mamelukian axemen, so some nice heavily armored damage dealers. They don't have any shields, so if the crossbowmen and the archers can get to them first, will not do that great. But our line has just met their counter charge that was coming into us. Seems like we did finish off any of the crossbowmen that were left, and what's back here and the 40 over there are just returning in. Not many frontline troops for them anymore. They're kind of relying on their cavalry charges, and I don't think it's going to be enough for them because that infantry goes into a shield wall. It's going to mow through them pretty quick. Yeah, they're getting tied down. If they can get tied down, the archers can pretty much aim, snap them right off, and then infantry, if they can, so you can see right here, they're starting to bunch up. They are taking some damage. As you can see, they are slowly being pecked off by their archers in the back. As I was saying, open field, no shields. If they don't have any cover, they are going to get mowed down. But it is going overall, I believe, in our favor. If they can if our archers in the back can continue putting pressure on their horsemen, I think our horsemen can do a pretty well cycle charge against their archers here. It's all going to come down to how well they can hold them down. Now, right now, we are not getting through that wall. They're getting encircled and pulled off. This is going to be a close fight, but we did just bring in... Look at that. So we still have reinforcements coming in. I do not believe the Valadians have any reinforcements left. They might. They have 114. So it's still a very close fight, but I believe we do have this one in control, especially with this final cavalry charge. It should pick off any of these archers up front that are not protected back here. The only issue is if we can start disrupting this, because these crossbowmen are shooting off all the horsemen. The horsemen do not do the greatest against an open field. I don't know, this is going to be real close, especially with the new cav charge they just have coming in here. Just 66 horsemen charge. Is that a 66-man charge? Yeah, I think so, because they got another 40 crossbow archers back here. No, in fact. Looks like it is a mix of cav and infantry. Not going to be a great game real quick. It'll be close. If they can reunify and pull back, that would be ideal. I've got some archers mixed up in here. bunch of infantry as well. Looks like it's mainly infantry with a couple archers. Alright, let's see what we can do. Watching these two funnel in. It is still mainly archers on the Valadian side. So if we can pull them into a melee capacity, we should be able to pull it through. They outnumber us currently. It's going to really depend on right here if the archers are able to get some sights on. Which I believe they will. It is going to come to a frontline little fight here. These 33 that says right here, 33 archers are in fact melee units. Honestly, they kind of look like... I think they're mainly mercenaries looking at them. Because they don't... A lot of them do not look Valadian. Because these are... Where is their assault? I know it's loud listening to all the fighting going on in there. Oh, look at that. They have some more cav charges coming in. It looks like the front line on the Aserai side is crumbling though. But if we look back here, huge charges going back and forth. Over there, they just got a reinforcement. But so did the Aserai. Unfortunately, I do not think this is going to be enough for them. Watching it, I am unsure if it will be enough. Because the Valadians can just keep funneling and funneling more troops. They almost outnumber the Aserai 3-1. Let's see what happens here. Fast forward it. A little. There we go. Alright, it has come down into a little a bundle, which is good against their cav, but it's going to be very bad for the Aserai if they are in the bundle when the archers start firing in on them. Right now, from what it looks like, they might not have that many left. They got this little pocket right here and a couple stragglers, but the majority of it is infantry now. And I want to say the Aserai do have the advantage in terms of damage output, but they do not have the numbers. So every loss to them hurts more than every kill they can get. Their infantry, their cav in the back is doing its job. Alright, let's see what we got here. More and more reinforcements. Not quite sure. I'm not 100% sure how this outcome is gonna go. It is still a very close fight. At the beginning of the match, it was only a 200 men difference, which could mean a lot depending on what those men were. But if they were mercenaries, I'm not 100% sure how much that would help the Valadians. The kill count is going in favor of the... Ooh. Alright, I was about to say the kill count was in favor of the Aserai. Looks like the Valadians are not done with their reinforcements yet. Big cavalry charge from what the looks of it is. Looks like it might be infantry actually, with just 2 cav in the lead. Coming over the hills while the Aserai in the bottom right are still dealing with the cavalry charge from the last wave of reinforcements. They are still plowing through the lines and picking them off. It's gonna really depend on what those troops are over there, but I do not believe at this very moment the Aserai can really afford not taking them out any sooner. Real big old fight at the start of the, or pretty much for this episode. I'll try to see what else, but as we can see, we're still getting reinforcements, and they are just, we're coming down to recruits. And what it looks like these are mainly recruits. We do have a couple still coming in from our group. We have a couple of Lady Crossbowmen. I saw a Mamelucan axeman, one of our Mamelucan axemen. So we do have our troops still coming in. I don't believe we've gone through all of our infantry. But the Valadians are coming down to using their recruits. Let's see how this one's going over here. This little fight. I think they have number, but if they can encircle them, our numbers should be able to get it. Looks like they have more than enough wood runners. The crossbowmen to pick them off. I don't believe there's any leader on either side currently. It seems like it's more of just a congealed mass of the two running into each other, so there's no overall tactics happening on right now. Pretty much just all run into the middle and mush together and see who's the last one standing. Speed this up a little bit, bring them all to the center, see where it takes us. Alright, seems like we do have somewhat of a front line forming on the Aserai side. The majority of them are being pulled down from just the overwhelming number of Valadians here. Because they do have crossbows, the Valadians. They are known for their crossbows, and they are able to pierce through the armor of the Aserai while they're in the middle of fighting their woodrunners, which I'm assuming are their mercenaries. But it's going to be a very hard fight. Without any cav, their crossbowmen pretty much have a perfect sight and a perfect view to not being disrupted. Don't think there's many archers here. Looks like it's mainly... Yeah, we're all the way down to peasants here as well. I don't see it going too well. There's a couple crossbows going on, but not enough to really make a difference here. I think this might be how it ends, honestly, right here. I don't see any more reinforcements coming in from either side, so this might be the final bit right here. It is still 120... I think these are 120 archers here, and those 12 are their final melee troops. They may have one horse... Oh, no, I think it just got shot off, that horseman over there. But as these come in, if they can wrap around, they might be able to, but they are a thick wall of bolts. Just arrows and bolts, it is a deadly wall to come into. Let's see if they're able to disrupt the archers at all so the troops can move in. But it is a woefully outnumbered army on our side. This all in, but I do not believe there's reinforcements anymore. This is going to be a fight that ends in the Valadians' favor here. Valadians have won the battle, but at a due cost. They have lost an incredible amount of troops. 663 dead on the Aserai side, 430 on the Valadian side. So only 109 left on the attacker's army. Don't know if... No, we have been captured, but peace happened after that big fight. Peace has happened. So I am able to leave my captivity. Only downside is I am left with nothing. All my products, or not my products, but everything I had in my party was taken. So we do have to build from scratch, which is a shame. This is going to be a hard rebuild. I wasn't expecting that fight to take the whole one, but it means we can rebuild our army, start from scratch, get us to the point that we wish to be at. And I think this might be a good position for us, honestly. It may, yes, we lost. Yes, our army got reset, which isn't ideal because that's what happened to us earlier. However, there is no wars going on. So what I can try to do is if there's another fight coming up, go to those, try to see if there's any weak little castles, try to take that if I can. That should, if I believe, probably that is pretty high. Not enough to make a difference in our army, I do not believe. That takes us 83, so we get 2 more. That's something. That's a little better. Not ideal, but it did get us a lot of XP, so we are able to increase our tactics here. Which I think for our tactics, I'm going to do probably decisive battle. And we're going to put one of our free focus points into maybe leadership. We have leadership, tactics. Trying to see, I'm looking up here, right here, party size. Let's do stewardship. Stewardship will be a good one. Higher the party size, the more troops we can have, the better we will be. But either way, I will end that one. That battle did take up pretty much the whole fight, but it did show pretty much the might of, even though the Vladians only have 5 cities, and the Asurai have a significant higher amount, it is still impressive what those crossbows can do. So I'm going to think of a army setup that I want to do. And I have a rough idea what I plan on doing, but either way, thank you guys for watching. Not much happened in terms of progress of us, but it was a huge fight. And I believe next one we are going to go on and continue our quest and either meet Istania or Azargos. Either way, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Let me know what you think, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.